Thank you for logging on to the Voice Sports Network for this broadcast of high school sports. We encourage you to go to the games and support your area teams. We know you have a choice, and thank you for choosing us. This broadcast wouldn't be possible without the support of the sponsors you hear throughout the game. We encourage you to visit their businesses and use their service as often as possible. Be sure to tell them thanks for their support. Now, sit back and enjoy the game, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Welcome to the Voice Sports Network, live on WellsCountyVoice.com and those listening in on AdamsCountyVoice.com. I'm Scott Mentzer. With me tonight, Scott Baker, Dalton Craig on the camera. Well, he's sort of on the camera. He's kind of sitting down doing nothing right now, but Dalton Craig will be on the camera.
Need a seat back.
We are lodged up in the stands here.
Yes, we are. I have a way to do it. I just got to get comfortable. That's the only thing.
Scott's trying to figure out how he can lean back and get cozy.
He's going to have to. Hey.
Well, Scott, it's always something to play here in the hangar.
Yep.
And it's a place that's never been too kind to Bluffton basketball teams, whether it's boys or girls. And we'll see what the Tigers can do tonight. This is a pretty good Jets team. And if you look at some of the common opponents, boy, you just may say it may favor Adams Central right now. We'll talk about some of those here in a little bit. But the Tigers come in with a record of 9-3. Jets 8-4. Coach Lysing picked up win number 100 in his Bluffton career this past Saturday, a rare Saturday game, as the Tigers took on Woodland and knocked them off in the consolation round of the ACAC tournament. He's got 325 wins in his 24 years of coaching experience. Coach McClure is at win 89 in 10 years here at Adams Central. He's coached for 15 years, 141 wins over his career. Sagan rating is pretty darn close. Bluffton comes in at about 62. Adams Central at 60. And give the Jets a 1.5 for home court advantage, and you got a pretty tight contest. Bluffton knocked off Woodland 41-37. The Jets took care of Whitco 57-54. Versus common foes, Bluffton is 3-2. The Jets are 4-2. Strength of schedule, Bluffton's opponents have amassed a record of 62-100. Jets opponents 64-94. Over the last 30 years, Bluffton holds the edge. 34-11. I would have thought it might have been a little closer than that, Scott.
Yeah, me too.
34-11.
That's shocking.
Last win was a big Bluffton victory, 59-29. Prediction tonight, according to Sagarin, Tigers by 2, 53-51.
We will see.
We're going to take a quick break, thank a few sponsors. Be right back with the rest of our pregame show here on WellsCountyVoice.com, part of the Voice Sports Network.
Hi, this is Dale from the Voice Enterprises. For countless years, I struggled with back pain, and more often than not, the doctors would just prescribe pain meds, which would just dull the pain. It wasn't until I was referred to Indiana Physical Therapy that I truly experienced pain relief. The professionals at IPT showed me the correct exercises and stretches for my problems, and my back pain began to fade away, and as a result, my entire body began to feel better. Indiana Physical Therapy's highly trained professionals treat all types of injuries and ailments and accept all insurance. For more information on IPT or to schedule an appointment, call 824-0522 or visit indianapt.com.
What do you guys want to eat for supper tonight?
I want paschetti.
I want paschetti.
Paschetti's Italian restaurant, where yes, you can get spaghetti and so much more. Subs, sandwiches, burgers, calzones, pizzas, salads, and a whole menu full of Italian cuisine and desserts. Paschetti's restaurant is conveniently located at 229 West Market Street in Bluffton, and they're open for lunch 11 to 4, 7 days a week.
Fine, we'll go to Paschetti's, but I want some garlic knots.
Paschetti's, open Monday through Thursday 11 to 9, Friday and Saturday 11 a.m. to 10 p.m., and Sundays 11 to 8 p.m. Paschetti's Italian Restaurant, 229 West Market Street in Bluffton.
Welcome back to Monroe, Indiana. We are here at Adams Central as the Jets host the Tigers Tigers looking for win number 10. Jets looking for win number 9. Let's talk about some of these common opponents. The Jets knocked off Norwell back on November 28th, 72-59, Scott.
Wow.
Really not even close.
First game of the season, wasn't it? Or
second
game?
Second game of the season. But, boy, when you look at that Bluffton game against Norwell, really one of their down points of the season so far. It lost only by 10, but you were there. It really wasn't as close as a 10-point game.
No, we were down like 20. And Norwell quit in the final minutes, and we finally started hitting some shots and got it to 10, but no.
And looking at another common opponent, that is Jay County. Now, Adams Central has not beaten Jay County, and they lost to him early in the year by 20. But in the tournament, these teams met for the ACAC title, and it went into overtime before Jay County finally dispatched of Adams Central 47-41. So you can tell that right now the Jets are playing well. I think Luke Vorel had been out for a little period of time. He's back. Okay. And I think Bluffton's going to have all they can handle tonight.
What's the average a game? Do you have any idea?
I have no idea, but he's a tough ball player. The Jets' losses at Cherubusco, at Canterbury, Jay County twice. Again, that ACAC tournament championship game in overtime. They have knocked off Norwell, Southern Wells, Fort Wayne Smith Academy.
Who?
Fort Wayne Smith Academy.
Never heard of them.
Now, I think, let me check one thing real quick.
That must have been one of the extra games they picked up. I've never heard
I don't know who that is.
Huh.
Woodland in overtime, Belmont. Again, at Southern Wells in the ACAC tournament, at Heritage in the ACAC tournament. And then their last win, it was against Whitco here at the Hangar. Tigers coming off a win against Woodland in the consolation round. They lost to Jay County 57-30 in the tournament. Pretty good first half. But in the second half, Jay County
put it
to them. Tigers next week. We'll have 3 games next week. They'll be home taking on Wabash. They'll face Jay County again. And then they'll go on the road to Oak Hill.
Wow.
So we're going to try to have all those games for you. That Oak Hill game.
A back-to-back on the road. Wow.
May be a tough one. But we try to bring them all to you. And we will certainly continue to try to do that. Let's give you the First Bank of Bern starting lineups for the Bluffton Tigers. Well, let's start with the Jets. For the Jets, get that up for you here. Here are the starting 5 for the Jets. Number 4, senior guard Tanner Roth. Number 11, senior guard David Fox. Number 12 is senior forward, number 20, senior forward Jonah Tiarina. The big man, number 22, Luke Vorel. And the 5th starter, senior number 21, Drew Schultz. So 5 seniors starting for the Jets.
So they know what it takes to win, come to sectional.
Absolutely.
Yep.
And of course, these teams will meet in sectional, or at least they'll be in the same sectional with a chance to meet.
Where's that played at? Do you have any idea yet?
That'll be at South Adams.
Ah, okay. I think that's where it should be, in my opinion. That's just the place to have it.
For the Tigers, they've pretty much gone with 2 starting lineups. Mitchell Kohlenbeck and Philip Pearson have kind of bounced back and forth. Mitchell will get the start tonight along with Grant Pribble, Aaron Sturgeon, Colin Barker, and Dakota Cole. So those are your Bluffton starters. Bluffton JV Tigers picked up a win, 33-28. Got the band here tonight.
Yep.
Really full crowd. I mean, there's not a lot of open spaces around.
I'm shocked. I mean, not the Adams Central side. They're always full, but man. Well, it's not that far from Bluffton. It should be.
Flag coming down. We'll, if it's not a pre-recorded national anthem, we'll bring it to you live. If it is, you'll watch a quiet flag.
Wow. Quarles put on some weight from last year. I remember he was a little skinny. Man, he's a big kid.
At this time, we would ask that you would stand, remove your hats, as the Squadron of Sound performs the national anthem.
Nothing like a high school band to bring you the national anthem.
Very good job, too.
And we're just about ready to get this ball game underway. Bluffton looking for win number 10. We'll get the starters from the PA announcer. Here we go.
For our visitors from Bluffton, a senior standing at 6 foot 2 inches, number 10, Grant Gribble. A junior standing at 5 foot 11 inches, number 20, Mitchell Wicklenbeck. A senior standing at 6 foot 1 inch, number 22, Aaron Sturgeon. A senior standing at 6 foot 3 inches, number 40, Colin Barker. And at 6 foot 4 inches, a senior, number 52, Dakota Cole. The Tigers are coached by Kevin Lysing, assisted by Mark Brittle. And now for your home team, the Adams Central Flying Jets. A senior standing at 5 foot 10 inches, number 4, Tanner Roth. At 5 foot 11 inches, another senior, number 11, David Fox. At 6 foot 3 inches, a senior, number 20, Jonah Tijerino. And a sophomore standing at 6 foot 2 inches, number 21, Drew Schultz. And a 6 foot 6 inch senior, number 22, Luke Boral. The Jets are coached by Aaron McClure, assisted by Tim Hildebrand and Jason Spiegel. Tonight's officials, Andrew Huffman from Hoagland, Joey Johnson.
All right, there are your starters as brought to you by the PA announcer.
Enjoy the game.
Live from the hangar, Tigers and Jets.
AC's got some bulk.
They do.
Man.
First possession of the ball game with the Bluffton Tigers. Sturgeon bounces it down to Pribble in the corner. Pribble to Kuhlenbeck. Go back outside to Sturgeon.
And Starfires are in his zone. Excuse me, Flying Jets, my bad. I want to think it's South Adams for.
Sturgeon, top of the key, right side Barker. Tigers work it around the top. Kuhlenbeck, Pribble. Pribble gets in the lane, dumps it off to Dakota Cole. Dakota will go back outside to Kuhlenbeck. Tigers are burning a minute off the clock. Three-pointer by Pribble. Got it. Grant Pribble for 3. .6:35 to go in the first, just underway, 3-0 Bluffton. Ball on the floor, Tiarina gets it to Schultz. They'll rotate around in the corner, shot up, no good. Vorel with a big offensive board. He powers it out of there. And Fox will hold it, 6:20. Tiarina looking for Vorel. Boy, nice pass to get it into Vorel, and Vorel
nice shot,
just has it rim out. Dakota Cole will get doubled, finds Sturgeon. And Bluffton's going to turn it over.
AC sitting back in that zone. They're either going to have to penetrate the lane and kick it out or shoot them out of it. It's about the only way they're going to do that. They'll sit in that all night if they don't.
Under 6 to go here in the first. 3-0, courtesy of a Grant Pribble 3. Tiarina loses control and will turn it over. Kevin Brown in for Tiarina. I don't think that's how they actually pronounce it, but that's what I'm going with because it's easier.
Yes.
So apologize to anybody listening who may know otherwise. Sturgeon for 3. Aaron Sturgeon for 3.
Got to get him out of that zone. They keep doing that. Vorel can handle the ball.
6-0, and Vorel turns it over. Pribble quickly up the court. Hands off to Sturgeon, back to Grant. Cross court, Sturgeon open for 3, and this one's short. Rolfe has it taken away from behind. And Bluffton with another chance at the 5-minute mark. $6-0 Bluffton.
Right there in the middle.
Turn around, Jay by Aaron Sturgeon drains it.
That's how you break it right there.
8-0, 4:32 to go in the first. Great start for the Tigers. And they're looking for Vorel again, and nice job. Oh, Mitchell stepped on the end line, but good work, good help defensively.
Watch the way they guard him down there. They have a guy facing him and a guy behind him when he touches the ball, so it's an immediate double team. And Vorel's going to have to get, as soon as he touches the ball, he's either going to have to shoot it or get rid of it immediately because he's going to get trapped.
Get it into Vorel. And we're going to get a Bluffton foul, and he'll shoot 2. Boy, I tell you what, he is a load.
He is. He's really bulked up. Is that on Dakota?
Yes, it is. Dakota's first, team's first, game's first. And Vorel makes the free throw. First points for the Jets, 8-1. Second one coming for Vorel.
Good looking stroke.
2 for 2 from the line for Luke. 8-2.
Coming out in 1-3-1, Scott. Nope, now they're going to trap out of it. Yep, 1-3-1. They get the big guy on the point.
Well, you and I talked about this before the game started.
Yep, I knew it was coming.
This is something we kind of first saw in the Norwalk game, and we've seen it a couple other times from other teams. And they get a turnover off of it. It looks like they're trying to go back to Vorel again. Brown will launch a 3, and he drains it.
Who was that?
Kevin Brown. 3:30 to go. Well, they went back to the 2-3 zone.
They're going to trap out of it. Not really hard.
Walborn and Pearson on the floor now for Bluffton. Grant slices to the basket, can't get the rim.
Got away over the back.
And taken away by Sturgeon and Aaron. Slices through 10-5. 3 minutes to go in the first. Tigers up by 5, 10-5. Boy, Dakota working hard against Boral.
He's starting to cry a little bit. He's wanting a foul called. Play the game.
And Pribble gets his hands on it, and we're going to get a Bluffton foul.
If I remember right, last year, I think they might have sent Boral out in the second half, or most of the second half, because he just, I think he gave the coach an attitude and just quit playing. I do remember that. That's on Pribble.
2:40, 10-5. Carroll handles the ball in the top circle. Tiarina kicks it outside. Brown will shoot another three, and that one's going to be off. Barker with the rebound to Pribble. Walborn to Pribble. Garrett goes cross court to Quillenbeck. Down low to Pearson. Pearson has it blocked by Voral.
Anytime you swat down like that, they're going to call a foul.
Well, they got Luke at 6'6", 190. I think he's a little bigger than 190.
I think he is too. That's modest.
Pearson at the line and makes the first. Pribble and Walborn come out. So on the floor for Bluffton, Quillenbeck, Sturgeon, Pearson, Barker, and Dakota Cole. 2 for 2 from the line. 7-point lead.
Facing
They
right
go
there.
back to Voral again, and he waits and lays it in easily. (12-7), 1:40 to go in the first. Grant Pribble on the bench getting a rest. Quillenbeck for three. Got it. Mitchell Quillenbeck for three.
It's his second one.
3 Tigers with a three-pointer here in the first quarter. Quillenbeck, Sturgeon, and Pribble. It's always nice to see Mitchell get off quickly. Voral with a nice spin move. Hard off the glass, no good. And we're going to get another foul. I think that's going to be Dakota's second.
Yeah, he leaned in with his shoulder, too, when he got that rebound.
Well, Bluffton needs to be careful.
Yeah.
Dakota with 2.
You know, it's kind of like what the AC's doing. They're sitting back in the zone to protect him. Bluffton might have to go zone. Keep their big guys out of foul trouble with him.
Coming down to the 1-minute mark here in the first, 15-7. Dakota still on the floor, battling Voral, playing with 2 fouls.
Uh-oh.
Walborn with the takeaway. He'll take it himself. Too hard off the glass, though. Sturgeon ripped it away from Voral, and Pribble
Stepped out. Yep.
Oh, stepped on the sideline. Pearson coming in. Dakota will sit down with his 2 fouls. Pearson will come in. Now Colin Barker
Keep running
will
fresh
have
bodies.
to handle Voral.
I've run fresh bodies at him all night.
30 seconds to go in the quarter. Tiarina at 25. 3-pointer on its way. No good. Voral with the offensive board.
Woo!
And a held ball.
We'll take it.
Possession arrow will favor the Jets.
Watch him when he goes for that rebound. When he goes back up to the basket, he's leading with his shoulder. They're going to catch him for the charge yet.
Brown will inbound. Barker doing a nice job denying.
Another one.
Vorel blocked. Tiarina will launch a three. Got it.
Good shot.
Seven seconds. Pribble at two, a long three. Misses everything but the backboard at the end of the first quarter. Your Subway scoreboard. Bluffton 15, Jets 10. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Bluffton Tire, you know where they're located. Across the street from Bummy's, right at the entrance to the 4-H park, has been serving Wells County for over 50 years. Bluffton Tire needs to be the first stop for brakes, struts, front-end alignment, and offers over 20 different brands of tires. Stop by and see Kerry Jennis today or visit online at BlufftonTire.com for online specials and coupons. Bluffton Tire is open Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 5, and Saturday, 7:30 till noon.
Hi, this is Kerry Jennis at Bluffton Tire, and we'll keep you going.
It took Subway restaurants to do flatbread sandwich great, fresh roasted until its flavor reaches the towering peaks of Mount Delicious. You may have had other flatbread, but once you sink your teeth into this appetite-busting mountain of flavor, you'll know this is the real deal. Get any of your Subway favorites on our full-flavor flatbreads and let your taste buds sink into the delicious depths of goodness. Subway of Bluffton, eat fresh with 2 locations to serve you in North Main and inside Walmart.
One quarter is in the book. It's 15-10 Bluffton. Biggest lead, I think, has been 8. It was 8-0 to open the ball game. Tigers got it back up to 7. 5 points. Walborn, Sturgeon, Pribble, Dakota Cole, and Colin Barker on the floor right now for the Tigers. And Luke Vorel not on the floor right now.
Oh boy, good pass.
Open three for Barker, short. Pribble has it thrown off him by Lance Bussey.
I'm still cracking up over the ESPN thing down there at the floor.
Fox to Bussey. Schultz goes back to Fox. Under 7 to go in the second.
They're a different team without him on the floor, aren't they, Scott?
Absolutely.
You can tell because the offense runs through Boral, definitely.
Out of bounds off Mitchell Kuhlenbeck. Philip Pearson back in. Dakota Cole will sit down. Again, Dakota's got a couple fouls. And a turnover by the Jets. Sturgeon will bring it up for the Tigers. Bluffton's had 3 threes, all by different players. There's another one from Pribble. Lance goes outside. 3-pointer by Fox is short. Wow, offensive board, no good. And we'll get a Jets foul. Fouls on Joel Mayu. 6 minutes. 6 minutes in the first half. 15-10. Not had a bucket yet here in the second quarter.
I'm shocked AC isn't trapping more out of this zone.
Cross court to Kuhlenbeck. Another 3. Kuhlenbeck short.
Good rebound.
And Aaron Sturgeon will go to line and shoot 2. Tiarina and Voral getting set to check in. Sturgeon to the line. One more coming for Aaron. Ballman also checking in. 1 for 2 for Sturgeon. Timeout Tigers. They'll be back.
Hi, this is Brent Heidi of Heidi Chrysler in Bluffton. The good old days of shopping for a car. No high-pressure sales, people who knew your name, an owner on the premise who cared. You can still experience that at Heidi Chrysler. Since 1975, we have been there for you after the sale with a service department that has consistently been awarded the 5-star award, the highest ranking Chrysler gives to its dealers. So if buying a car with no hassles and at the right price is what you're looking for, then stop by Heidi Chrysler today. You can find us on North Main Street in Bluffton, and when you do, you'll see that at Heidi Chrysler, our reputation means a great deal.
Coming out of the Bluffton timeout, 16-10 Tigers. We've had 1 point.
1 point.
Scored here in the second quarter with about 2.5 minutes in. Voral back on the floor for the Jets along with Tiarina. Roth, Fox, and Bauman. Back to Voral. And just like that, Voral drops a bucket through. It's 16-12.
1-3-1 again.
Sturgeon between the circles. Parker will get double teamed. They'll find Dakota Cole down on the baseline, blocked by Voral.
Should have went up strong the first time.
Roth to Tiarina. Ballman.
Nice shot.
From the block. It's a 2-point basketball game. 4:33.
Oh, turn and go.
Well, I think he's a little intimidated right now.
Go at it.
Scott.
Get him in foul trouble. No matter if you get fouled, just make an effort.
Sturgeon dribbling his way through. We'll give it up to Pribble.
That 1-3-1 is really bothering them. There you go.
Sturgeon, short jumper.
Good.
Tipped out by Cole. Nicely done. Pribble's jumper bounces around. No good. Still loose. Fox comes away with it. Bauman looked like he was going to load up the 3. He'll give it to Tiarina to load the 3 up. No good. Bauman on the board. Wow. No good. Tipped out by Voral. Tiarina into the paint.
And one.
Hoop.
And the horn. Good play. Way to drive the lane. We have a ball game now. 6-0 run.
Tiarina can give the Jets their first lead of the ball game. 16 all. 3:41 in the half and 17-16 Jets. Turnaround J by Pribble, and Grant puts Bluffton back on top, 18-17. Pribble on Fox, Voral out on the wing. Tanner off to Ballman. Coming down to 3 minutes. Pribble with the rebound. Off the Ballman miss.
Nice.
Good find to Dakota Cole. Nicely done.
Nice 4-0 run to stop that.
2017, 2:50 left in the half. They get it in the Voral. Nice job by Dakota. Luke wanted a foul, didn't get the call. Wide open, Kohlenbeck will find Barker even more wide open.
Oh, my, no, nothing there. Holy cow.
Oh, Dakota.
Got it back. They're going to call a foul or travel?
No,
Or jump?
held ball.
Man.
It'll be Bluffton basketball. A lot of people working hard out there right now, Scott.
Bodies on the floor. That's hustle.
Schultz and Brown come in for the Jets. So it's Fox, Brown, Schultz, Tiarina, and Vorel for Adams Central.
Take it at him. There you go. There you go. It's all right.
Couple chances. Bluffton comes away empty. Two minutes to go in the first half.
AC's 8th turnover of the half, or the night, excuse me.
2017 biggest lead tonight has been 8 a couple of times by Bluffton. 3-point lead right now.
Now they're going to trap out of the 2-3. I was going to say it was kick.
Kick ball. Pribble inbound. Into Barker.
Good ball movement.
Grant from the elbow. Vorel with the board. Bluffton with 4 fouls. Jets with 3. $1:30 left in the half.
Man, what was that?
Brown thought about the 3 but fumbled. Tiarina slicing towards the basket, off the glass and good. 1-point basketball game, 2019, and Barker down. May got poked in the eye.
I didn't see it. I was going to say, I thought he got kneed in the ribs when he went up for that layup.
Could have been.
Yeah.
That could have been. Maybe just catching his breath.
That hurts.
2019. Jets have held the lead once.
1-3-1 again. Dribble, 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 dribble.
Pribble leans in, kind of an awkward shot.
Surprised we didn't hold it.
45 seconds left in the half. See if the Jets play last shot. Doesn't look like it.
Nope. Another block. Good block.
And a takeaway by Tiarina.
I have the Tigers with 3 blocks tonight.
Now it looks like the Jets will hold and try to burn this thing down. Fox at 11. Pribble on him, now to 8.
Another block. Unreal.
Bluffton's got 4 seconds to work with. See if Pribble can get there.
Got it.
It does at the end of the half.
Good job.
Off the Pribble layup.
Big basket.
Subway scoreboard reads Bluffton 22, Jets 19. We'll be back in a few minutes.
'Twas the month after Christmas, and all through your homes were the remnants of cookies and candies and scones. You ate so much sugar it made you feel crummy, and you can't fit any more in your overstuffed tummy. Plus, you've been running on empty to get everything done, and to exercise now doesn't sound like much fun.
Could this be your post-holiday anthem? The cooking, the wrapping, the running, the sleep deprivation. You've spent the last couple of months worrying about everyone else. It's time to focus on you. With a membership to the YMCA of Greater Fort Wayne, the YMCA provides physical and social enrichment through family-friendly programs. Whether you're taking a group exercise class, learning a new language, connecting with friends, improving your health and well-being, or participating in family outings with the Y, start the new year on a healthy, active foot for you and your family. To find out more, go to fwymca.org and request a one-day pass from any Y in Allen, Whitley, and Wells County so you can try the Y for yourself.
Troxel Equipment offers a full line of John Deere equipment. Troxel Equipment features a large inventory of all makes and models of pre-owned equipment that has been well maintained and ready for service. Most of Troxel's pre-owned equipment was traded in from owner-operators. Be sure to ask about our certified pre-owned units. Troxel Equipment has the ability to customize your financing, lease, or installment contracts to meet your cash flow needs. Visit any of our 3 locations in Bluffton, Huntington, or Wabash, or check out our website for our inventory of new and pre-owned equipment. Troxel Equipment, the dealership you can trust.
Costly misconceptions about collision repair, brought to you by Lauren's Body Shop.
The insurance company is responsible for selecting the shop to repair your vehicle.
False. Insurance agents and adjusters have no authority in telling you where to have your vehicle repaired. It's your investment and responsibility to select a competent collision repair facility.
In business since 1951, Lauren's Body Shop on East Dustman Road specializes in insurance collision repair, offers free estimates, and an outstanding limited lifetime warranty. Visit laurensbodyshop.com. Great. I've got to walk by dresses, then hosiery, then women's fine clothing. Where are the men's clothes?
Men, does this sound familiar? Avoid the women's department altogether by going to Masterson's Incorporated Store for Men. You heard right, a store for men. At Masterson's in Bluffton, you'll find famous make clothing like Palm Beach, Calvin Klein, Lauren, Van Heusen, and shoes by Johnson Murphy, Florsheim, and Dockers. Masterson's also has tuxedo rental and is the Boy Scout and Cub Scout distributor for the area.
Wow, look at this. A store just for men.
Masterson's Store for Men, 127 West Market Street.
22-19 in what was a very entertaining first half of basketball.
Yep.
Bluffton held the edge almost the whole half. They lost the lead briefly. I think it was 17-16 at the time.
Yep.
But Bluffton came right back, got a 2 and then another 2, and layup right at the buzzer by Grant Pribble puts the Tigers up by 3 here at half. And Scott, how about some halftime stats?
Okay, let's start with Bluffton. I have Grant Pribble with 7, Kuhlenbeck with 6, Sturgeon with 5, Pearson with 2, and Dakota Cole with 2. For Adams Central, Bowman with 2, Brown with 3, Tijerina with 8, and Worrell with 6.
And all right, on the big board, turnovers. Jets, 9 turnovers in that half, Scott. Bluffton a pretty clean 3. Rebounds, Jets out rebounding Bluffton 14-6. Is that right? Or 8? Yes. I can't read my own.
It is 14-8.
14-8. Okay. Free throws. Jets are a perfect 3 for 3. Bluffton 3 for 4. 3-pointers. Jets have 2. Bluffton has 3. And blocks. Here's kind of a surprise.
Yeah, no kidding.
Tigers with 4 blocks. Jets with 1.
Yep. They're being aggressive.
And foul situation. Dakota Cole's got 2, but I think that's really the only Tiger
that's it.
with any sort of foul trouble.
Joel, how do you pronounce his last name, number 24?
Malo.
He has 2 also, and that's it.
A pretty clean first half.
Exactly.
And I thought the refs let them play, and that's okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that's pretty fair.
Let them bang around a little bit.
And pretty quick half, too. I mean, I think there was 1 timeout.
Yes.
So things moved along. Sitting here at 8 o'clock, waiting for the second half to start. So we got some of the younger Jets on the floor playing ball right now.
Yep.
Well, Scott, what did you think of that first half?
Well, as we talked about, I was expecting a 1-3-1 or 2-3 zone. They're doing that. Bluffton's handling it fairly well. I mean, they're keeping clean on the turnovers. They're not doing too bad. They're knocking down the outside jump shot. That's on a zone. You have to do that. If you don't, they're going to sit back and they're going to pack it in even more. That way you can't drive the lane, because I know Bluffton likes to drive the lane a lot. Adams Central, Worrell's getting the ball a lot, but Bluffton has 1 guy on him at all time, and as soon as he touches it, they have a guy in the front and the back, and they're even bringing a third over for a triple team. So they need to keep doing that, because if they want to win this game, they got to definitely keep him out of it, because he's leading. He has 6 points. I thought he was leading in the scoring, but he's not. Tijerina is. So just keep Worrell under control, and I think they'll be okay.
Yeah, I was a little worried when Dakota picked up his second. That was pretty early in the first quarter. But Tigers managed to get to the half without him picking up another one.
Right.
And without Worrell doing, a lot of damage.
Doing damage, yeah. I mean, just keep fronting him, front and behind, and put that triple team on at the last second. See how he handles it, because he's going to have to get rid of the ball or shoot it, one of the two. It's either going to be a bucket or a turnover.
And we got more games this weekend. I will be at Heritage tomorrow night as the Lady Tigers take on the Lady Patriots of Heritage. And Jeff Crasium will be at Southern Wells for a Jay County doubleheader.
Ooh.
As the girls varsity will play at 6, the boys varsity will play at 7:30. So be sure to check that out. I think we've got some Norwell games queued up as well. So a lot of action on the Voice Sports Network. Well, thanks, Scott, for joining me tonight. We've got about a minute to go. Dalton Craig on the camera. We're going to take a quick time out, thank a few more sponsors. Be right back. This is WellsCountyVoice.com, part of the Voice Sports Network.
It's not always about speed. It's not always about sponsors. It's not always about glamour. It's about getting the job done right. No matter what you have to push, pull, or move, New Holland and your local dealers are ready to help you finish like a champion. New Holland.
He shoots, he scores, it's out of here. He could go all the way.
That's the reaction you'll get when you get her a gift of fine jewelry from Daniel's Jewelers in Bluffton.
Hi, this is Dan and Jane from Daniel's Jewelers, and we want you to score big. We have beautiful diamond pendants, rings, and earrings, including diamonds in motion. These pieces powered by her heartbeat are awesome.
Check out our fun jewelry. Stainless steel jewelry by SteelX, Jewel Pops by Chameleon, Angelica bracelets made from recycled metals, and our newest, convertibles by Lestage.
We offer ring sizing done on premise, and the first sizing is free when you purchase your ring from Daniel's.
Okay, guys, best of all, free gift wrapping.
Win big. See you at Daniel's Jewelers in Bluffton on State Road 1, north of Lowe's. Open Monday through Friday, 9:30 to 6, and Saturday, 9:30 to 4.
We listen.
And we help.
Behavioral health at Adams Memorial Hospital. Supportive so you're healthy in every way. We react.
And we heal.
Emergency services at Adams Memorial Hospital. Responsive so you're healthy in every way.
The Bowling Center in Bluffton has Friday Night Trio League for ages 4 through 19 with sign-ups going on now. This 10-week league is at 7 p.m. on Fridays for $8.25 per week for 3 games and shoes. Also on Friday, it's Friday Fun from noon to 6 p.m. Bowl for just $1 and shoe rental is only 50 cents. The Bowling Center, 1231 South Scott Street in Bluffton. Visit bowlbluffton.com.
Live life to the fullest at Adams Woodcrest Villas and Apartments. Make new friends and take part in educational, inspirational, and just plain fun activities. Enjoy the best in maintenance-free independent living. Enjoy life at Adams Woodcrest Villas and Apartments in Decatur.
Established in 1990, Welch's All Vehicle Repair now has 3 convenient locations in Ossian, Bluffton, and Markle. With our highly skilled ASE technicians, we offer comprehensive knowledge and experience, so you can be sure that your car is handled with the latest in diagnostic equipment. We work on Chevy, Ford, Chrysler, Toyota, Hondas, and more. We carry major brand tires with all-season tires, mud terrain, and trailer tires in stock. Welch's All Vehicle Repair. We care about more than just your car. We care about you and your families.
Welcome back to WellsCountyVoice.com and those listening in from AdamsCountyVoice.com, part of the Voice Sports Network. Tigers on top by 3, 22-19. Scott Metzer, Scott Baker on the call for you tonight. Dalton Craig running the camera. And Scott, Tigers got out to a quick 8-0 run. Jets climbed their way back in. They're led by Jordan Tiarina and Luke Vorel.
Yep.
But Tigers only let them lead briefly by 1 point, but it's been tight pretty much the entire stretch. Nobody in serious foul trouble right now. Been a pretty entertaining game.
As we thought it would be. Yeah, it was good. Good thing for Bluffton to get out to that fast start, because you can usually tell they're going to have a good game when that happens. They start out slow. Usually dictates how they're going to play the rest of the night.
It always seems like when you get in games like this, whoever comes out in the third quarter and kind of imposes their will.
You just took the words right out of my mouth. I was going to say the same thing. Like in college basketball, the first 5 minutes of the second half usually tells you how the game's going to be, so we'll see the first couple minutes of this quarter goes.
Just a reminder, tomorrow I will be at Heritage as the Lady Tigers will be in action, taking on the Lady Patriots. Whoops, it's not final. We're in the third quarter. Get that right.
It'd be a quick game. That would be a record for us. That was
yeah. All right, just about ready to start the third. The Jets will open up with the basketball. On the floor for the Tigers is Sturgeon, Kohlenbeck, Pearson, Barker, and Dakota Cole. Grant Pribble not on the floor right now, Scott.
Wow, that's strange. Didn't see him get injured or anything.
Well, he made that layup right there at the end of the half.
That's one player, something's wrong. That's one player you can't lose.
We're off the tee arena. Fox looking for Vorel.
He's going up. Nope, good pass.
Yeah, nicely done. Bruce Schultz. It's a 1-point game.
1-3-1 again.
Grant is on the bench.
We'll take that.
I'm sorry, I was looking down at the bench, Scott. Who?
Sturgeon hit a three, and then Bluffton called a timeout.
All right, we'll be back.
Pizza Hut is changing the way you think about pizza with their Flavor of Now menu. With over 2 billion combinations of new ingredients, crusts, and sauces, you can customize your pizza and take it where pizza has never gone before. But don't stress, all the old-time favorites are still available. At Pizza Hut, it's everything you've always loved about pizza and more. Order online now at pizzahut.com or download our mobile app. Pizza Hut Flavor of Now menu at your local Pizza Hut in Bluffton.
We listen.
And we help.
Behavioral health at Adams Memorial Hospital. Supportive so you're healthy in every way. We react.
And we heal.
Emergency services at Adams Memorial Hospital. Responsive so you're healthy in every way.
Grant back out on the floor. Starting 5 on the floor right now for Bluffton. Starting 5 for the Jets on the floor as well. 7 minutes left in the third. We're out on the wing looking for Tyrion. That's going to be over and back. Four-point edge for the Tigers.
Caught him sleeping.
Nice little jumper by Dakota Cole. (27-21). JV team picked up a win for the Tigers. 33-28, I think was the final.
Yep.
And nice job by Dakota Cole denying that entry pass to Vorel.
Got to go to the ball. Can't wait for the ball to come to you sometimes.
Pearson in for Kohlenbeck. Fox in the corner. Tiarina between the circles. Roth gets it into Vorel. Nice move by Vorel. Counted in the foul.
He made that look easy.
I think he's practiced that move a few times.
Oh, I would say so. Cole's third foul. Nice.
Luke pulls the Jets within 3. 6 minutes to go in the third.
3-2 zone now. Good fake. Good fake. Whew.
Purple pulls it back out. Barker to an open Philip Pearson.
Boom.
Got it, Philip Pearson.
Set his feet. It's the second three of the half.
It is the fourth Tiger to drop a 3 tonight. Pribble, Sturgeon with a couple. Kohlenbeck.
Block.
And now Pearson.
Bluffton's fifth.
Same spot for Pearson. This one's a little long. Schultz has it taken away by Sturgeon. Collin will give it up to Grant.
Box and one. Good move. Ooh, good. I thought that's what they were trying to do. They're running a box and one on Grant. They're letting everybody else play zone underneath and keying on him.
Schultz first, teams first. Both teams with one foul here in the second half. Pribble to the line. Shooting 2. Scoreboard hasn't advanced here. It should be 31-24.
Yeah.
And now 32.
Tigers are making their free throws tonight.
That's not right, unless they change that 3 to a 2.
I have 32. Now they're trying to change it. They screwed up AC score. They're working on it, I think.
And they try to get it in the Vorel, but Walborn comes away with it. Tigers doing a nice job denying Vorel. Dribble with the floater, no. Vorel with the board. Grant gets the hand on the ball and knocks it into the stands. Right in front of the ESPN bench.
People are freaking out. There they go. They had it 31
It's
to
still
1.
not right.
We have 32. Unless they change to 3. I would hope they would have announced it at least. I don't know.
There we go.
There we go.
All right.
Okay.
Just goes to show that our scoreboard is right.
That's right.
So for those listening at home, we got the right scoreboard. 32-24. It matches the biggest Bluffton lead tonight. Brown the T Arena.
Well, they're bumping.
Ballman for 3.
Nope.
Halfway through the third. Sturgeon for 3. Get it. Ooh. Timeout, Jets.
30 seconds.
Life insurance is one of those subjects that make people want to change the subject rather than admit they probably don't have enough. That's why I focus on how the benefits of life insurance actually live on by asking people to think in terms of life without having to sell the house insurance or life without having to give up college insurance. Find out how the benefits of life insurance can live on for your family. Call me, Kevin Beatty in Bluffton, at 824-1928 and put the life back in life insurance.
32-24, 2:48 left, or 3:48, excuse me, left in the third. Bluffton has done it from the outside.
Yep.
They've got, boy, probably a handful of blocks right now.
If they have 5. You know what? They've done pretty good this year on the block shots per game. I mean, they've had a couple games with at least 5 in I can remember.
Carroll will handle the point right now for the Jets.
He's chicken winging.
And stepped on the end line.
Use that baseline as your third defender right there. One, 3-1. There you go. Got it. Nope.
Oh, no.
Thought he had
Boyle with the board.
Gonna call it. Yep, seen that coming. That's Grant's second.
Pribble's second, team second in the second half. 3:10 left in the third. Looking for Vorel.
Wow.
Tigers come away with it. Pribble quickly down.
Look out. Yep, good call. Tigers' first turnover.
Yeah, Grant kind of drove himself into some trouble there. They go back to Vorel. Boy, triple teamed him there for a minute. Carroll for 3. Good boxing out by the Tigers. Pulling back off the glass.
Tough shot.
Boy, Pribble doing a nice job to strip that away. Good work.
Kuhlenbeck's wide open in the corner. See if they find him.
Coach McClure wanted an over and back call against Grant. He got so upset he had to go sit down. Cole with the short jumper. Pribble with the board.
Wow.
Nice job, Grant, really getting it done.
That'll drive a
down amongst the bigs.
Boom. Good play.
All right, Dakota, we got to drop some free throws here. Make this count.
Yep.
Second on Vorel.
Speaking of coach sitting down, I can remember we were in high school in the mid-'80s. They had a rule for 1 year. Coaches were not allowed to stand up during the game.
Is that right?
They had to sit.
No kidding.
If they stood up, unless it was a dead ball, technical foul.
Interesting.
Made it 1 season. That's if anybody stood up. They were blowing the whistle.
Dakota Cole shooting 2. Another one coming for Dakota. Could give the Tigers their biggest lead of the night. Second one up.
Nope.
And no good. And it's going to be Bluffton basketball. Pearson in for Cole. Pribble in the corner. 1:34 to go in the third.
Nice.
And then Colin Barker. Biggest lead of the night for Bluffton. 10 points, 34-24. Tiarina Brown to Bussey. Worrell not on the floor right now. Scott, and you talked about how offensively they look a lot different when Luke's not out there.
More of a motion game. A lot more of a motion game.
Brown for 3. Wow. That's a tough shot.
That's his second one of the night. Is he a freshman? I think he is. I know one of them kids out there is, I believe.
He is. Yes, he is. 30 seconds left in the third. How many times have we talked about end-of-quarter possessions this year, Scott?
A lot. You know, I cannot believe they're not trapping more out of that 1-3-1. They're just kind of backing off.
Sturgeon at 10. Pearson at 7. Aaron at 6. Pribble turnaround. Got it!
Big. Uh-oh.
And at the end of the third quarter, your score on the Subway scoreboard, Bluffton 36, Jets 27. We'll be back in just a minute.
Bluffton Plumbing, Heating, and Electric strives to be your total service provider. Their licensed technicians can handle all of your electrical, plumbing, heating, and cooling needs, and now offers duct cleaning. No job is too small or too large for their service professionals. From electrical repairs, water heater replacements, sewer and drain cleaning, well repair, and remodel jobs. Bluffton Plumbing, Heating, and Electric, located behind Lowe's on Commerce Drive in Bluffton, 888-824-3332. That's 824-3332. This is your moment. Explore the University of St. Francis. Known for our quality academic options and dedicated professors who practice in their fields, you will discover the perfect program to fit your interests and goals. Hands-on experience with internships, clinicals, and co-ops makes a USF education a great value and investment into your future. Apply now at sf.edu. We are seeking applicants for $15 million in scholarships this year. This is your moment. Believe.
36-27. Bluffton will open up the fourth with the basketball and the 9-point lead. Starting 5 on the floor for the Tigers. Dakota Cole has made it into the fourth with 3 fouls. He got 2 in the first quarter.
1-3-1. Boom, they need a trap right there. There you go. That's how Norwell killed him. They trapped him in the corners, and Bluffton just couldn't get rid of the ball. Nice. Boom. Ah, come on. Get in there.
Timeout called by whom?
Bluffton.
Bluffton, okay.
Bluffton Roofing Incorporated prides themselves on developing a long-term relationship with their customers, listening to their needs, and suggesting the proper course of action, be it preventative maintenance, repair, or replacement. Bluffton Roofing and owner James Worth are GAF certified and are certified weather stopper roofing contractors. Bluffton Roofing is fully insured, protecting you and your home. Call 824-3564 or 307-6313. Bluffton Roofing Incorporated. Quality first home improvements.
Coming out of the Bluffton timeout, Tigers with their biggest lead of the night, 11, 38-27. I've got Bluffton with 2 timeouts left. Adams Central with 4. Borrell back on the floor. Schultz with an open jumper. That should be Bluffton basketball. Off Roth.
Bluffton just beating him to the boards. You don't have to be tall to rebound. It's all about positioning.
Dribble. Oh, alone. Collins Barker.
2 times in a row.
Nicely done. 40-27.
Rotate on the double team. Unreal.
Roth.
Man.
And a takeaway by Bluffton. Pribble. Oh, looking for Dakota Cole, and Dakota. Oh, almost.
Should have let that go.
What do we got here? It's going to be an AC foul. Boy, that ball was going all over the place.
Borrell, intentional foul, I believe. Did they say? I thought he said intentional. Maybe not.
Well, I think that's his third.
I had him for 2 already.
Yeah.
They're changing it, I believe. Yeah, he's got 3 fouls. That's not right.
Always trust our book.
Well,
yeah, maybe not always.
Not always. I'm not doing too bad for keeping it in my lap. Another one. Oh, Dakota. You know what?
He was so wide open, he didn't know what to do, and Sturgeon drops it through.
And he got away with the travel. He caught his own shot. That's 3 times in a row. They have just fell asleep.
Brown, another 3. He likes that spot. This time he's short.
This game's going to get out of hand real quick.
Oh, easy, Scott, easy. We call that a cod, laying out the cod, the kiss of death. You can start talking like that when there's about 1:30 on the clock, all right? Until then, this thing's a 1-point game. Pribble from the elbow, get in there. Timeout, Jets. I'll be back.
It's not always about speed. It's not always about sponsors. It's not always about glamour. It's about getting the job done right. No matter what you have to push, pull, or move, New Holland and your local dealers are ready to help you finish like a champion. New Holland.
.541 to go in the ball game. 42-27. Biggest lead of the night. 15 for Bluffton. On the floor for the Tigers, Sturgeon, Pribble, Kohlenbeck, Barker, and Cole, the starting 5. Jets, Wansworth, Bauman, Fox, Roth, Tiarina, and Vorel. Roth to Fox, a long 3. Got it. Wow.
Nice.
It's a big shot.
Yep.
Sturgeon high off the glass. Aaron.
That is difficult.
Sturgeon.
They changed their defenses again. They were in a 2-1-2 that time.
Vorel.
Let him shoot.
They'll rotate around. Bauman. Oh, near steal by Sturgeon. Nice pick.
Quick hands.
Under 5 to go in the 4th. Pearson in for Dakota Cole. Now Barker will go over and handle Vorel. Coach trying to make sure he's got Dakota ready for the stretch. Vorel out to Tiarina. He launches another 3. Pribble will track it down. Bluffton up by 14. Cole back to Pribble from the elbow. Got it.
Beautiful follow through. That's a tough shot to knock down.
And the Jets lose it on the far sideline. Biggest lead of the evening, 16, 46-30.
See, that's when Tiarina should come up and help trap on the corner like that. That's what I don't get.
I think they had more success just sitting back in the 2-3 zone, honestly.
Well, they're getting burnt when they go to the 1-3-1 or the 2-3 zone trap. That's how we've gotten so many 3 or 4 open buckets right in a row.
A held ball call. I hate that call.
I do too. Trust me on that.
Under 4 to go in the 4th. Worrell misses the jumper.
Look out.
Pribble splits a couple of defenders.
He about got it. He went right at him.
It will go to the line.
If my book's correct, that's 4th on Vorel. Yep.
4th team foul for the Jets. Bluffton with only 2 fouls here in the second half. Grant rattles it down. Low and Bussy in. Grant 2 for 2 from the line. 48-30. .330 left. Roth between the circles. Bussey slices through. And people falling down.
Wow.
We'll stay with the Jets.
Into the Jet lineup, number 3, Johnny Carroll.
Carroll in for the Jets. 3:11.
Better get it in.
Roth.
Nice shot.
Nope. Nice tip by Quillenbeck. Get it in the hands of Pribble. Now they'll go back to the 2-3. Of course, now Bluffton can just pound some air out of the basketball. Sturgeon for 3. That's short.
Oh, my.
Carroll.
Woo! Pribble got up for that.
We're going to get a Bluffton foul, and Carroll will shoot 2. Stops the clock at 2:42. Tigers have led this thing just about from the start. They were behind by 1 briefly. Literally for 1 possession. That one rims out. Freshman Brown, who's knocked down a couple threes. And there's Walborn will come in for Bluffton. Tigers with 3 games next week. Home versus Wabash. They'll be on the road at Oak Hill. They've got another one sandwiched in between there. I forget who that is off the top of my head right now. 2:30.
Look at that, wide open again. Got to rotate on zone.
Jets basketball at 2:18. Brown hands it off to Carroll. High over top of Pribble. It'll stay with Adams Central. Marcus Morgan and Max Coral coming in.
You don't hear them names too often, do you, in the varsity?
No.
Are they even in the book?
Yep,
Nope.
they're in the book. They're written in the book.
I don't see them.
Oh, come on.
No, they're not in this one.
They are too. Max Coral.
Oh, okay. And
Marcus Morgan.
Oh, my gosh.
Come on, Scott.
Got to get at my bifocals. That's my problem. I can't see.
Ballman knocks down the 2.
I'm allowed at least 1 mistake a night, ain't I? Could have been a snake.
All right.
Need to go to the chiropractor after this game. These bleachers are hard.
Morgan and Walborn go back and forth with it. Pribble with the elbow. Good find, Aaron Sturgeon. Oh, Aaron doesn't get it to go. Gets it back and redeems. 50-32. We got a timeout here.
Sounded like it.
Timeout. We'll be back.
At First Bank of Bern, you can depend on us for checking accounts that fit your needs. We have free checking with no strings attached. Absolutely free checking with a free Visa debit card, free online banking, even mobile banking. Stop by or call any First Bank of Bern office. We'll help you find a checking account that is perfect for you. First Bank of Bern, employee-owned and conveniently located. Visit us online at firstbankofbern.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
I don't know what happened with the timeout. Either it was a really quick timeout or...
He called a full one, but, you know, you don't have to use the full timeout if you don't want to.
And we're going to get Bluffton foul. 56 seconds to go. All right, Scott, now you could... now you can talk about things getting away from us.
Tigers played a good game tonight. I would never expect them to come in here and be up 18 over AC.
This gym has always been so difficult for Bluffton. And it almost doesn't matter whether it's boys or girls. You come down here and there's just something about this gym that's always seemed to be hard. But I'll tell you what, tonight, I don't know, this may rival one of the better games we've seen out of the Tigers.
I agree.
Against a pretty darn good Adams Central squad. Again, Adams Central took Jay County into overtime for the ACAC conference title. Walborn fires a 3. 30 seconds left.
Right now is when you want to start hitting your peak slowly. You want to start getting there. Play your best ball.
Yeah, really good effort tonight. If did a lot of things well. Malo short. 19 seconds. And Garrett will pull it back around, and the Tigers will pound the air out of the basketball for the last 10 seconds. Really nice W tonight. It's going to be really, I'm sure Coach is going to feel really good about this ball game. Hopefully we'll get a chance to talk to him. The final here at the hangar. Bluffton Tigers 50, Jets 33. We're going to take a timeout. Scott's going to crunch some stats for us. Bluffton Tigers pick up win number 10 tonight by 17 here at the hangar. We'll be back.
This is your moment. Explore the University of St. Francis. Known for our quality academic options and dedicated professors who practice in their fields, you will discover the perfect program to fit your interests and goals. Hands-on experience with internships, clinicals, and co-ops makes a USF education a great value and investment into your future. Apply now at sf.edu. We are seeking applicants for $15 million in scholarships this year. This is your moment. Believe. Pizza Hut is changing the way you think about pizza with their Flavor of Now menu. With over 2 billion combinations of new ingredients, crusts, and sauces, you can customize your pizza and take it where pizza has never gone before. But don't stress, all the old-time favorites are still available. At Pizza Hut, it's everything you've always loved about pizza and more. Order online now at pizzahut.com or download our mobile app. Pizza Hut Flavor of Now menu at your local Pizza Hut in Bluffton.
He shoots, he scores, it's out of here. He could go all the way.
That's the reaction you'll get when you get her a gift of fine jewelry from Daniel's Jewelers in Bluffton.
Hi, this is Dan and Jane from Daniel's Jewelers, and we want you to score big. We have beautiful diamond pendants, rings, and earrings, including diamonds in motion. These pieces powered by her heartbeat are awesome.
Check out our fun jewelry. Stainless steel jewelry by SteelX, jewel pops by Chameleon, Angelica bracelets made from recycled metals, and our newest, convertibles by Lestage.
We offer ring sizing done on premise, and the first sizing is free when you purchase your ring from Daniel's.
Okay, guys, best of all, free gift wrapping.
Win big. See you at Daniel's Jewelers in Bluffton on State Road 1 north of Lowe's. Open Monday through Friday, 9:30 to 6, and Saturday, 9:30 to 4.
What do you guys want to eat for supper tonight?
I want paschetti.
I want paschetti.
Paschetti's Italian restaurant, where yes, you can get spaghetti and so much more. Subs, sandwiches, burgers, calzones, pizzas, salads, and a whole menu full of Italian cuisine and desserts. Paschetti's restaurant is conveniently located at 229 West Market Street in Bluffton, and they're open for lunch 11 to 4, 7 days a week.
Fine, we'll go to Paschetti's, but I want some garlic knots.
Paschetti's, open Monday through Thursday 11 to 9, Friday and Saturday 11 a.m. to 10 p.m., and Sundays 11 to 8 p.m. Paschetti's Italian Restaurant, 229 West Market Street in Bluffton.
Hi, this is Brent Heidi of Heidi Chrysler in Bluffton. The good old days of shopping for a car. No high-pressure sales, people who knew your name, an owner on the premise who cared. You can still experience that at Heidi Chrysler. Instead of free hot dogs and gimmicky sales, you will find friendly, hassle-free salespeople who will help you to find the right Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, or Ram vehicle that fits your budget and lifestyle. Since 1975, we have been there for you after the sale with a service department that has consistently been awarded the 5-star award, the highest ranking Chrysler gives to its dealers. So if buying a car with no hassles and at the right price is more important to you than gimmicky sales and hot dogs, then stop by Heidi Chrysler today. You can find us on North Main Street in Bluffton, and when you do, you'll see that at Heidi Chrysler, our reputation means a great deal.
Welcome back to WellsCountyVoice.com. Aaron Sturgeon up in the stands, giving everybody high fives, and he's coming up to talk to us.
Oh, you got third. Okay.
We'll get Aaron mic'd up here in a second. Aaron, can you hear us all right?
I can.
All right. Hey, I tell you what, this may be one of the best games I have seen you guys play in a long time. Really great outing tonight. I really can't think of anything tonight to point to that really didn't go as planned.
Yeah, well, Coach Pritwell said execution, defense, and turnovers is key in this, and we certainly did all three of those.
Yep. I think we had you only for 5 turnovers in the entire game. Just really great effort. I mean, a lot of guys hit from deep tonight. I think you had at least 4 guys hit from behind the arc.
Yep.
Defensively tonight, really solid job against Floral. This has always been a tough place to play in, and to come out of here with a 17-point win, you guys got to be feeling pretty good right now.
Yeah, it's great coming out of here. This place is tough to play in.
Coming up here, giving everybody high fives. How's it feel?
Feeling great that we're undefeated in the conference. So we got 2 games left, and Jay County will be a tough one. That'll probably be for the championship.
But you know, the ACAC championship game, these guys took Jay County into overtime. We played them tough in the first half.
And fell apart in the second half.
So we just got to put another half together.
Yep.
And the conference title is in sight, Aaron. It's got to feel good.
Oh, it feels great.
So when you guys game plan this, did it pretty much follow form? I mean, did this pretty much play out as Coach drew it up?
Yeah, it pretty much was drawn up as we played it.
All right, and you saw a little bit of the 1-3-1 defense tonight. You guys handled it well.
Yeah, a lot better than the Norwell game.
Yeah, better than Norwell game.
Were you expecting the 1-3-1 tonight?
Yes, we were a little bit.
And again, this is a team that in the second season of second game of the season knocked off Norwell in double digits. Boy, fine outing tonight. You guys look really good out there.
Thanks.
Got to feel good. Thanks for stopping up, Aaron.
Congratulations. Good game.
All right, Coach is down there. See if we can get Coach up to talk to us. Aaron Sturgeon with a great outing tonight. And
there he comes. Maybe. Yep.
Coach, the only thing slightly less better than this win is that your wife didn't have to come up to me tonight and tell me we were getting text messages from South Carolina.
We got all the glitches taken care of. Look, I told the team this, and I just said this on the radio or on the TV. I have been privileged to coach with Wayne, counting the years with Wayne, the 9 years I was assistant with Wayne, you know, to be a part of like 850 varsity games. And we played in the state championship.
Yep.
You know, we won sectionals. We beat James Blackman Jr. You know, we beat some really excellent teams in the past. I've never been more proud of a team. And I'm not saying we were unbelievable, and I'm not saying that we won 8 championships or not, because we didn't. But I watched Jay County play against Adams Central in the ACAC championship, and Jay County easily, I felt like, was outplayed the first 3.5 quarters. Adams Central was up 7 with 3 minutes to go, and that just shows you the beauty of the sport, because and any sport, but especially, you know, you see one night and you go, how'd that happen? I don't know that I ever envisioned that we could win by 17 and win going away.
Yep.
And Grant, he comes up to me to start the second half, and he goes, Coach, my ankle's hurt. I got to go tape it. And I went, oh, my goodness. I didn't even have enough time to react.
We were wondering where he was at.
And you were wondering. And then I turned around, and Mark said, he's got to get taped, Coach. And I went, okay, did he get hurt? I don't know. He just said it feels a little funny. I went, oh, great. And next thing you know, we're up 10.
Yep.
I mean, I thought Aaron Sturgeon played the best game I've ever seen him play. I don't know if he had 20 or 10, but he played unbelievable. Across the board, we had tremendous contributions from so many people. I'm just so proud of our team.
Coach, let me just give you a couple of stats. I mean, obviously these are our unofficial stats, but we had you only for 5 turnovers tonight. Jets was 17. 17-5 on the turnover stat. 5 block shots to their 2. Boy, just right down the line. I told Aaron, I'm trying to think back of all the games and just from start to finish of a game played as well. I don't know that there's many that come to mind where we have been so well played from start to finish.
You know, the thing that I really want to focus on this one is that they came in here with a lot of confidence. I mean, I think a lot of people went, they're okay. and then they played Jay County that tough. I saw the game in here, and it was not close. It was fairly close in the third quarter, and then Jay County bumped it up and won by as many as they wanted to. But, for them to play as well as they did on Saturday, win the game on Tuesday, which was hard because they had to play Saturday, Tuesday, and they were very optimistic. They have every right to believe they can win the sectional. They couldn't have been flying any higher. They're playing in here. And I don't know if either one of you remember this, but last year we played them twice, and we kicked them both times.
Yep.
We kicked them. And we weren't that good, but we were decent.
I think that last game was like a 30-point win.
Oh, my goodness. We just dominated them at our place. After playing them over here, because last year we drew them, played over here and won by about 12. And then we went to Jay County in the ACAC and got just obliterated. Then we came back the next week, and we played them again, and we played them at our place, and at middle of third quarter, we were up 30. I mean, Kevin couldn't miss, and Josh scored inside, and Grant and Aaron played well, but they're set up really well to play well tonight, and that just shows you, at times. And the other thing, which I was really proud of, which I'm sure you both are astute enough to understand, they played the same defense 1-3-1 that Norwell did against us.
We talked about that.
And they don't like to play that defense, but that's the only other thing they play besides man. And the 2-3 zone, they didn't play very well. Right. So he tried it a couple times, and, talk about fool's gold. We threw it away the first time.
Yep.
And I think he went, maybe that'll work. And it was perfect because we got any shot we wanted against that 1-3-1.
Well, and the turnover stat kind of proves that out, right?
Absolutely.
I mean, they really didn't get much off of that except for that first possession.
See, and that is my 33 years of experience. I told them to turn it over the first time.
When they were doing their 1-3-1, their zone and their trap, I noticed they weren't really trapping that hard. Was that because they're not familiar with the defense?
Well, I don't think they felt like they could trap up high. Okay. And then in the corner, they kind of sort of trap. But when they tried it the first couple times, they got it once, and then Grant and Aaron would flash from the other side, which is what we were supposed to do in the Norwell game. But obviously that didn't happen. And then Grant and Aaron, shooting that little 10, 12, 15
That's a hard shot to knock down.
Well, those guys are good at that shot. Those are guys that are very proficient at that shot. And we figured out, and we talked about it a lot because the Norwell game was hard for our kids to stomach. Right. And under those circumstances, that was because we talked about it. And I said, guys, now we know what we did wrong. Come on now. And they said, yeah, Coach, can we play Norwell again? And I said, no, you don't get to play them again. But you get to play Adams Central.
Well, and the matchup against Worrell tonight, really nicely done. Dakota got a couple of quick fouls, and I'm thinking, uh-oh. We weathered through that.
Hey, I already said that I felt like that Aaron played the best game that I've seen him play. And Grant, the TV, wanted to talk to Grant. I'm sure he had, some quadruple double or something, and he was very good. But two guys that just leap off to me, my memory. Garrett Walburn played like 8 minutes and did everything we wanted him to do. There's one time Vorel was wide open. We got screened off. Garrett read it perfect. Picked it off. We'd gone through the scout. Dakota Cole maybe scored 4, 5, 6 points, whatever he scored. But his defense against Vorel,
it was absolutely wonderful.
Absolutely, because he is, without a doubt, much more of an athlete than people realize. Mm-hmm. He's, on Brent Kunkel's sectional championship track team, and he ran the 400. And I think he got second or third last year in the sectional. He won multiple first place. He's a great athlete, and he needs to use that athleticism against a guy like
again, he's doing that, having picked up 2 fouls in the first quarter.
Right, and I was worried about that because really the matchups were so much better, but we don't have a backup.
Right.
We don't have a backup.
Well, you got to rotate Colin over to Vorel.
And that weakens everything because then Colin goes over. He's really good against Schultz and Tijerina, but he's not as good against Vorel, so then we got to put somebody else on that guy, and that's just that cumulative effect. But I thought Dakota weathered it well, and again, Garrett Walburn off the bench, Philip Pearson coming in, hitting a big 3 and a couple free throws and playing really good defense. The 7 guys that played the majority of the game right there, obviously Marcus and Max didn't play as much. You don't win a game like this and not have phenomenal efforts across the board.
You shoot 7 from 10 from the free throw line. You had 5 3-pointers from 4 different guys.
Absolutely.
Aaron knocks one down, Grant knocks one down, Mitchell knocks one down, right. Philip Pearson knocks one down. You're getting contribution from everybody on the floor tonight. Just I'm speechless.
Yeah, I am too.
And I'm not speechless much.
No, and I'm never speechless. My students and my team always says I'm never speechless. But tonight I was so pleased with everything that we did. Our continuity, our unity, and we made some mistakes in the first half. And I told them at halftime, the difference will be in the second half, those small things. And we made some, and again, I hate to focus on one play, but Grant Pribble goes down the floor, takes a pretty bad shot, doesn't go the way he wants it to, gets mad, kind of pauses for a second, and then they come down the floor. AC has another possession. We go one more. I think he missed another shot or whatever, and then they go 1-4 low against him, and they put Fox out front, and Grant lately has not played defense as well as we think he can. So they go 1-4 against him. Fox tries to go around him. Grant blocked it with his armpit, and then he cupped it, and then had the presence of mind to go, okay, I blocked it, looked at the clock and said, I got 4 seconds, and went coast to coast and scored at the buzzer.
That was a big shot, too.
Well, it's a demoralizing shot, too, because not only did you score, but that's their point guard, that's their leader. And Grant, shoved him out, and he goes, oh, my goodness, I can't get around him. When I'm sure that in the pregame plan, it was Fox go around Grant, and that didn't happen.
And, we've talked a lot about end-of-quarter possessions. Grant finishes the half with that layup. We got a nice shot at the end of the third to close out the third. I mean, we closed quarters out well tonight. Just keep it up, Coach.
It must have been the voice not being off the air. The fact that you were continuously off.
That's right. We double and triple checked that. I was texting just to make sure. All right, Coach. As always, thanks for stopping up. Appreciate it.
Thanks, guys. Always great to see you.
Take care.
All right, Scott. Let's get things wrapped up here.
Yes.
You got some stats we have yet to go through. Let's get some final point tallies.
All right, let's start with Bluffton. I have Pribble with 15, Kuhlenbeck with 8, Sturgeon with 17, Pearson with 2, Barker with 4, and Dakota Cole with 4. For Adams Central, I have Bauman with 4, Fox with 3, Brown with 6, Tijerina with 9, Schultz with 2, and Vorel with 9.
All right. WellsCountyVoice.com player of the game.
Oh, how about you pick this one?
Oh, all right. Well, give me the book.
Go right ahead.
You're going to make me pick.
I'm going to make you pick this time.
That's just not quite right. All right. Well, I think tonight we're going to go with Aaron Sturgeon.
Good pick.
17 points tonight. Knocked down some big threes.
Yep.
Coach talked about him as well, and he came up to talk to us. That's always a big bonus.
Yes.
When you come up to talk to us, you get extra points towards the WellsCountyVoice.com player of the game. So just throwing that out there for all the other players out there. If you want that honor,
I think he's came up here more than any other Tiger this
year.
You get
extra credit when you come up and talk to us. Aaron Sturgeon is your New Holland Tri-County, WellsCountyVoice.com, New Holland Tri-County people and equipment you can trust. New Holland Tri-County tomorrow. I will be at Heritage as the Lady Tigers try to knock off the Lady Patriots. 3 games next week. Wabash, Jay County, a big game.
Wow.
Because as Aaron talked about, right now, Tigers undefeated in the conference. If they can knock off Jay County, Tigers have a shot to be conference champion. So they may not get tournament champion, but they got a shot at being the regular season conference champion.
That's even harder to do.
That's on Friday or Saturday. It's on the weekend when there's also a Oak Hill game on the road in there. I think that game's on Saturday. We're going to try to get out there as well. This is Scott Mentzer, Scott Baker helping me out tonight. Dalton Craig's already left us here with the camera still rolling. Scott, any final thoughts?
Maybe the Tigers are hitting their peak. They're playing some good basketball right now.
Very good basketball
Keep
tonight. Congratulations to the Bluffton Tigers. 50-33. That's your final here at the Hangar. Thanks for joining us.